EasyWater is the solution for the automation of small water public utilities based on the technology of the Lacroix Sofrel data loggers. Each public utility, either small or big, has the same problems to solve: management of pressures and flows, management of alarms and service interruptions, management of tanks levels, management of water consumption, management of water quality, estimate of losses and management of losses repair, and in general, network optimization. In order to manage all these, it is necessary to have a technological tool and appropriate services, which means to have a remote control system, an active leakage control system for the management of losses, appropriate maintenance tools, and technical support service for all the above platforms. But for a small public utility, all these must be achieved with user-friendly solution and at limited costs, which means to have ease of use, simple system management, limited initial investments, and limited repetitive costs of ownership. EasyWater is an integration of two software as a service, WebLS from Lacroix Sofrel and Web HP-Leakage Detector from Prometeo, and in our opinion is the simplest and the most effective solution for the automation of small water public utilities. Let us see now the general characteristics of the solution. It is a solution in cloud, so no server has to be managed by the customer. We supply two software as a service solutions with the related technical support. The used products are standard, so the service can be started in 2-3 months. The solution can be easily changed or extended during its life cycle. Let's see the first software as a service solution, WebLS. It is a platform for the maintenance and management of Lacroix Sofrel data loggers. It allows to implement various functionalities. Active leakage control is achieved through an integration with our platform Web HP-Leakage Detector. Then it is possible to make monitoring of flows, pressures, and levels, monitoring of water quality, pressure control with PRVs, consumption management for big users, management of alarms and of maintenance, and diagnostic of the entire system. Let's have now a quick view of the WebLS platform by Lacroix Sofrel. It is a platform with a totally cartographic interface which can host many different business analyses. In this particular case, we are seeing the active leakage control analysis, which is executed jointly with the other software platform, Web HP-Leakage Detector. We have 3 districts here. 2 are not in alarm, 1 is in alarm. This object allows me to see all the data of the entire area of 3 districts. These data are shown day by day. For instance, these are the data of yesterday. They represent the trend of all the flows entering and exiting from the district that we have seen on the cartography. We can have a selection of different time frame. In this case, we have a day view, but we can, for instance, select the week view. If we look at the functionality of Web HP-Leakage Detector, we see that it allows to implement various functions. The evaluation of losses for each district every 24 hours, which allows quick intervention in case of new losses. The management of losses alarm thresholds. In case we have many districts, the definition of the prioritized list of interventions for losses search and repair. It allows the historical analysis of losses, the computation of key performance indicators for losses, and the computation of the economic cost of losses based on the value of the water per cubic meter. Let us see now the integration of WebLS with the other software application, Web HP-Leakage Detector, which allows us to examine the evolution of the losses in our network. Here I have objects on WebLS, which allows me to go in the other application. Let us see now the second application, which is Web HP Leakage Detector. We are seeing here the area that we have selected for day of yesterday, but I can change the day with this selector here. For each district, we have 3 districts here. For each district, I can see the entered volume of water, the losses in cubic meter, the percentage of losses, and the annual economic value of these losses. If I want to see in more detailed data, I can get inside a specific district. And in this case, I see exactly the same data that I have seen in the previous screen, but with an additional information, which is the evolution of the losses in a specific period. Here, the standard period is selected in 1 month, but for instance, I can select 3 months and have a completely different view. If the data that I see here are the ones that I wanted to have, I can export this data in CSV format and examine them with the Excel software. Thank you for your attention. If you want more information, please feel free to contact me at the email shown here.